Hey Mustangs, welcome to your Monday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Melia Masumoto. Let's get to the news. President Joe Biden visits the Lone Star State this weekend. That tops today's Mustang Minute. After the massive winter storm in Texas, President Joe Biden lands in Houston to talk about recovery efforts. At issue, storm damage and the COVID vaccine. The storm caused delays of thousands of vaccine deliveries in Texas, but Biden says the state is still on track with vaccinations. During his trip, Biden and his wife toured a local Houston food bank to thank volunteers for their hard work. This is Biden's first visit as president to a state that is recovering from a natural disaster. A new vaccine is on its way. Health experts say Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine is safe and effective. It is the first and only single-dose vaccine in the country. The new vaccine is considered to be 72% effective in the U.S. and offers 86% protection against severe cases. Johnson & Johnson says it should have 20 million doses ready for distribution by the end of March. Dallas County is reporting 10 new COVID-19 deaths and 570 new cases over the weekend. But County Judge Clay Jenkins says the data is skewed from reduced testing during last week's winter storm. Saturday's numbers bring the case total to more than 245,000, with the death toll inching up to 3,000. SMU students celebrate this year's Lunar New Year on Dallas Hall lawn. A Chinese lion dance, martial arts performance, and K-pop routines entertain crowds for hours during the 2021 festival on Friday evening. Guests enjoyed lantern paintings, photo booths, and red envelopes traditionally passed out during the holiday. The event, hosted by Asian Council, was unlike any other, with masks and prepackaged foods from a variety of Asian cultures. But members of the community were still excited to celebrate the annual tradition. Snow returns to the boulevard. Well, sort of. SMU students gathered for Snow Mountain University on Friday, the program council event featuring hot chocolate, ice skating, and fake snow. During the event, guests made miniature Dallas Hall lawn snow globes, reminiscent of last month's historic winter season. Students lined up for free t-shirts and dessert treats, while others gathered for warmth around fire pits lining the boulevard. While members of Program Council say the event was originally intended for a smaller scale audience, SMU students couldn't resist coming out for another night of snow on the hilltop. There is new intelligence about the October 2018 murder of Jamal Khashoggi, and a wild sheep in Australia undergoes a major transformation. Those stories and more are in this week's World News for World Changers with SMU-TV's Brooklyn Hahn.
Hey Mustangs, welcome to World News for World Changers. I'm Brooklyn Hahn, and here are your global headlines. Findings in a new U.S. intelligence report state that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman approved the October 2018 murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The report released on Friday states that the prince approved a plan to capture or kill Khashoggi. The U.S. has announced sanctions against several Saudi officials, but not against the prince himself. The Washington Post journalist disappeared on a visit to the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Parts of his body were later found cut up in the consulate. More than 300 Nigerian girls are missing after being abducted from their school by unidentified gunmen early Friday morning. The attack occurred shortly after midnight on Friday in the northwestern state of Zamfara. This comes just a week after 27 students were abducted in the neighboring state of Kagara. Details surrounding Friday's attack are still unclear, and no group has claimed responsibility. A group of Russian diplomats and their families are safely back in Russia after having to use a push trolley to get themselves and their belongings out of North Korea. This was the final leg of a journey that saw the Russians spend 32 hours on a train and an additional 2 hours on a bus. Diplomats and others in North Korea have been forced to use such extreme measures to leave the country after it shut its borders over a year ago due to the coronavirus pandemic. And Barack the sheep is feeling a lot lighter after an overdue shearing yielded 78 pounds of fleece. The sheep was found wandering around the Australian bush. He is currently adjusting to life in an animal sanctuary with other rescued farm animals. And that's the news from around the globe. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.
Thanks, Brooklyn, for that report. And that's your Mustang Minute.
Bless this food in our conversation. Amen.
We have seen the greatest need among college students is a place to go to be able to wrestle through their faith and really to wrestle through all of the decisions that they're making.
Wesley House is a campus ministry that through spiritual development and spiritual growth puts you in a community that makes you feel like you're at home.
There's definitely something about a Christian community full of college students that is different than anything I've ever experienced. I experienced it in college, and I get to experience it now again at Wesley House.
We exist so that college students can have a place to discover their faith while they're in college.
It's such a great community of people who deeply care and care to know you as a person, and also the house is really pretty.
Follow the Wesley House on Instagram for more information.
Hey Mustangs, get your umbrellas back out because the rain is in the forecast at least throughout Thursday morning. There's a 40% chance of rain on Monday, but by Tuesday afternoon, we'll see sunshine. The high on Tuesday will be near 60 degrees with a low in the upper 30s. Wednesday, we'll see more sunshine and warmer temperatures. The high could reach 70 degrees both Wednesday and Thursday. The low on Wednesday will be in the 40s, but Thursday it'll be around 51 degrees. But get the umbrellas back out on Friday. There is a 40% chance of rain. So once these clouds move out by Tuesday, we'll see some more sunshine for the next few days. So get it out there and enjoy it, Mustangs. That's your 5-day forecast. I'm Melia Masumoto.
I was so excited to join SMU Style because it's really encompasses everything that I love. It's lifestyle, beauty, fashion, kind of all in one.
SMU Style has provided us with an abundance of opportunities to meet people around Dallas as well as new people on campus. I'm personally a journalism major, and I love the way that SMU Style allows for me to write about the things I'm passionate about, like culture, arts, food, and fashion around the Dallas community.
I think the best part about being on SMU Style is being able to network with retailers in the Dallas community, as well as build a portfolio that you can use for future careers.
For more information, visit www.smustyle.com.
Thin Mint and Samoa selling is in full swing as Girl Scouts across the country set out to reach their cookie selling goals. One troop in Iowa, made up of young homeless girls, broke their cookie box selling goal by 4,000 boxes, selling more than 5,000 boxes, which is this year's cookie selling record. This troop has also sold cookies in all 50 states. Most cookie sales this year are happening virtual due to COVID-19. Well, that's all we have for you, Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU-television and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SMU-TV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this Monday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Tuesday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU-TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.